Hello and welcome to the third episode of my £5 weekly prepping challenge where I see what I can prep for just £5. This week's challenge I wanted to see what kind of first aid products I could get for under £5 and I was actually pleasantly surprised at what I could get. I wasn't expecting too much in the quality of things because I am buying the cheapest items out there, but no, there was actually quite a lot more than I expected. So I had a look online at Poundland and B&M firstly and made myself a list of the items that I could get there, and as well as the supermarkets. I had initially wanted to avoid shopping at supermarkets this time because the last two challenges, obviously I shopped at Asda, so I wanted to move away from the supermarkets this time. But seeing what items they had in my first aid range, it's kind of a no-brainer really, because I had some really cheap options and you just might as well. So I ended up buying quite a bit. I've spent nearly just under £10 for this. I've pretty much got everything on my list. So so this sort of challenge, this little mini challenge of the first day will be in two parts. So for this week I'll show you the first selection that I got, and the next week's video will be the part two sort of thing. I got a little carried away. Mainly because, like I said, the selection that I found was like, okay, I'll buy this, I'll buy that, I'll buy that. So I started off with a plan and I worked out all the pricing, and that kind of went out the window when I got into the shop. So, So anyway, I will show you next what my first aid box currently looks like, which is pretty grim. And you can see it desperately needs an overhaul, so I will show you that in a second. Right, so this is my extremely old first aid box. That's in my medicine cupboard. It's something my mum had, as you can tell, because it's extremely old. We'll see what. No, I can't see a date, but you can tell it was from Tesco's originally. Very old. Alright, so let's have a look what we got here. Sterile strip. Oh, out of date. Some Asda low adherent dressings. We've actually got some in there. Some microporous tape. That hasn't been opened. Some washproof, not waterproof, washproof plasters, which are still in there. Some more washproof plasters. These are from Boots. That looks old. 2021, not that super old. Oh, it's a strip. Okay, not plasters. There we go. A bandage. That's old. Pretty sure this was left over from when my mum was terminally ill and she needed bandages on her legs, and she died in 2012, so that shows how old this is. I have no idea what's in here, or even where that came from. What we got? A triangular bandage. Got that. Cleansing wipes. And a little tiny gauze bandage there, which we've got a date on there, you can see, 2014. Alright, got a patch here, 2021. Another one. Triangular bandage, that is very old. I don't imagine that has any kind of date on it. Whatever that is. Oh, another pack of these. Oh, with a couple in it. 2017. Do these things really expire? It's still sealed. Right, so safety pins. Wow. 2 lots of scissors. These look like, yeah, they're not sharp at all. They're like special bandage cutting ones. And then some really old, ropey looking plasters from Boots. So let's see what we can get for a £5. Right, this is the first lot of first aid that I bought. I went to a few different stores. So we've got the low adherent Masterplast wound dressing. Got this tea tree cream, which is an antiseptic kind of cream. Got that in Poundland for £1. So from Asda, got some fabric tape and a really tiny stretch bandage. The bandage was 78p and the tape was 94p. And then the Masterplast fabric plaster strip, that was in Poundland for, well, £1. So that in total came to £4.61, and yeah, I probably could have worked it out a little bit better regarding the price, but I went to a couple of stores, B&M, Poundland and Asda. I didn't get to Tesco's. There is Tesco, they have some skin suture strips or skin closure strips that I wanted to get, but I didn't get there. So yeah, I probably could have planned out my purchases a little better to make it more efficient, to get it closer to £5, but that is what I've got so far. Yeah, so yeah, this stuff would be quite useful for the ones that I had to bin. But these low adherent dressing pads, I've got 10 and there's 3 different sizes in there. Let's have a look. And some bigger ones in as well. So yeah, there's antiseptic cream here. I haven't tried anything like this before. I've had like Germaline and like stuffer bites and stings, but what was this? Just £1, wasn't it? So for £1, this actually seems quite good. Well, I'm not going to open it to smell, but yeah, I guess it smells like tea tree. So yeah, this is absolutely tiny. I doubt this is going to go around much. And you're probably going to need a couple more. But I mean, for 78p, I think this one was, yeah, 78p, you can get yourself a whole handful of these. And then just some bog standard fabric tape. So that is part of what I bought for this week's challenge. I will show you the second part of my haul, so to speak, for next week's video. I feel like I've made a good start in overhauling my first aid kit. It's obviously going to need a lot more items going forward, but yeah, I feel like I made a good start, so I feel pretty good about that, because it was in desperate need of redoing, and I definitely need a new box. Yeah, I know. That is a very old tub that is being used, but it still works. It's just kind of old, very old. That's the end of this week's video. If you found it informative in any kind of way, I'd appreciate a thumbs up, and if you have any comments or anything, please leave them below. So thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you again next week, and as always, stay aware and be prepared.